Hi, this is Matt Apsicardu for KarateDepot.com. I'd like to show you how to size and tie your martial arts belt. There are two major strategies you can use when trying to figure out how to size your belt. First one is fairly simple. Basically, just figure out what waist length, circumference you happen to have. So, if you have a long string or perhaps one of these tape measures here, you can take it around, all the way around the hip, get your waist, take that number, and compare that up to the size chart we have available online. So let's say you have a size waist 32, 34, 36. You're going to be floating around in the size belt 4 range, maybe 5, depending, give or take on how tall you are. The other method you can use is in your dojo or dojang, wherever you happen to be, grab somebody who's the same rough body equivalent to you in regards to belly, in regards to height, and ask them ever so politely to borrow their belt. When you're using this belt, fold it in half like this, grab a traditional tape measure, secure it on one side, and simply go down the length of it, just like this. Now, having done this, I can tell this belt is about 41 inches. Since I cut that in half, I need to double it, which takes us to about 82. And 82 would put us right at about a size 1 belt, which is what this is. And this is for someone smaller. This is more child size. Most adults inside the 150, 160 body range will be using a size 5 belt, maybe size 6 depending. One of the most important things to consider when you're purchasing your belt is how long it's going to drift down. You don't want it too stubbly, and you don't want it dripping down all the way below your knees. So when you're going to put on your belt, you'll see as I put mine on here that they come about halfway down the thigh. Now know how much your weight fluctuates too. If you tend to gain and lose very frequently, you want to accommodate for that. However, if you're very steady, then you know just what size you want. So now let me show you how to actually tie the belt. Let's start off with the most frequent way to tie your belt. So, hold it right in half like this. Both sides are equal. Now, you want to avoid dragging the belt across the floor as much as possible, but sometimes it's unavoidable. Take it from the half point, secure it onto your body this way. Take it along the back. The edge that's in your left hand, here, will be going over top the edge that's in your right hand, here. They create a crisscross moment, just like this. Now this edge here will be tucked under all the way across as I come back, this way, here. Now, let me take you back here. This hand is still holding on. This edge is going to come all the way across on top. And what that's going to do is it's going to create a triple layer up front. Now you take the layer that's on top, duck it underneath, and pull it up like this. And you cinch it a little tight. At this point, you can get a little sense of how long your ends are going to be. Try to get them in the same ballpark of each other. Take the one in your left hand, cross it over the one in your right hand. Take this right hand, reach it through the loop, pull it, and secure it tight. New belts might stick up and point in all kinds of crazy directions. That's okay. They'll settle down on you and come down like this. Now, let me show you the other method. Now, with this one is a little more ground-centric. So you'll have a little bit of scraping along the ground. Take one end with a little bit of slack on the end here, apply it to the front. Take in your left hand, loop it around, all the way around the body like this, till it meets up with the other side, here. Now, take it all the way around again, staying on top. As you come all the way around this way, line up the edges just like you did last time. You've got this edge on top. Come up, cinch it tight. You'll notice along the back that this is one smooth line. Make sure it's nice and fixed tight here. Same process, left over right, reach in, grab it, and tighten it up just like that. Now, when you're dealing with Q belts, which are the colored belts, you don't have to worry about what side's on what, okay? And these are actually, the belts you see here, are the belts that I use coming up through. So I have a little familiarity with them. What I'd like to show you now is what you do when you have a black belt. Some black belts are plain black. some black belts have stuff on them. For example, name and style. When you are tying your belt, your system will very likely have a set pattern of where your style should be and where your name should be. And if you happen to have any patches on them or any other things like that, you need to be mindful of that too. So, you're starting out, coming all the way around just like you were last time. You'll notice oftentimes when you buy a black belt, they're much more thick. They have to be to endure many years of training and to tolerate the stitching that goes into them. Over top, underneath, cinch it up, and you're ready to go. Style's where it needs to be, name's where it needs to be. And that's really all there is to it. Choose whatever method you like better or whatever method goes with your style.